I've been busy, y'all. I went ahead and got all of this cut the other night, and I went ahead and tented it, and now I've windrowed it. So I've got a lot of hay here that I got to go ahead and pick up. I went all around the property, got as much of it done as I could. But that's not the only thing I'm going to be baling today, because apparently Granddad somehow was able to get soybean straw out of this harvester. I'm not sure exactly how he did it, but I've got a worker on their way. I've already got the machine dialed in. It's good to go. It's calibrated. All the sensors and everything are good for the soybeans here. We're going to know exactly how much yield we get off of this. As you can see, there's a little bit of weeds in here as well. I probably should have came out here and sprayed one time, a little bit of herbicide, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. We're going to get through the winter here and really be on a lot better trajectory to have a lot better yield next fall with this. But soybean straw, I didn't know this was a thing, but I've got to worry about all of this hay first. I'm going to go ahead and try and clean up this area here so that the workers have a little bit more room to work around the field. I got a worker in that right there. He's supposed to be going around whenever the harvester lets him know that he's at 85%. He's supposed to go around and collect the grain out of the hopper, and then he's going to empty it off in the truck. So I think in a little while, I'm going to have to go and position the truck in a little bit better spot for him. That way he's not having to make a whole lot of trips over there by all the other equipment and everything we got going on over there. But yeah, this is exciting, guys. It's October. It's the final push here on the harvest. I've got all of these soybeans we got to get off the ground, and then I've got a bunch of corn, and I mean a bunch of corn. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room to store everything. I might have to lease some space at the a central grain storage if that exists around here. I don't know. I got to make some calls and see if I can actually put some grain in anywhere. If not, I may just have to sell it, unfortunately. Whichever one of these crops is gonna bring me the best price right now, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do, and then I can wait and whatever I've got space for, then I'll get rid of the rest of it. Then I don't know. It's a very interesting circumstance here because I think there is a lot of corn over there in that, and we don't have a very big silo at all. Y'all, check this out. My workers are actually working together here. This is sweet. I have no idea how well this is gonna work out. We did not train on this at all. Are they? Is it gonna happen? So after a couple tries, we got it. I asked the worker to go do something else for me. I hopped in there and pulled it forward. He's a little bit nervous about getting that close to the header, which I totally understand. Totally understand. That worker, they're good. They are absolutely perfect. I gotta work with this guy though. Hopefully he can get it figured out. So it looks like my worker has made it around for the third time here. Hopefully they're gonna need to unload it here one more trip around, and then we will be good to go there on the soybeans for the second unload. I still don't know why my worker was very, very hesitant on picking up out of the harvester. Maybe they're not used to that wide of a header. I don't know, but I think we got about 20 bales that I made here. So I'm gonna go and turn this thing off, not completely, just the baling portion of it. I'm gonna go ahead and unload here too. All right, cool. So now I need to go right over here, and it looks like just about the same time that I'm getting wrapped up here, I've got my workers going over to unload into the trailer, and then we'll see exactly how much we have in there. I'm thinking I'm going to be able to fit more than one grain cart in there and then be able to get good to go. So it's probably going to be like about the whole field, but I'm going to worry about that once I get done with this right here, because then I'm going to go over there and start collecting all of that straw that's over there on the ground, because it's an interesting crop to me. I've never had to worry about collecting it, baling it, whatever, selling it. So maybe I'll get a good price. And now we are collecting this. I got everything switched over. We are good to go. All the hay bales are kind of scattered around it still. What I'm going to do is try and make myself a little bit of room here. And then I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to be collecting these bales, because my bale trailer is full right now of hay. And I've got enough hay here in these other areas to get a whole nother load. You know, maybe I'm just gonna go ahead and take it over to the sell point because I don't have anywhere to store these bales. But y'all, I believe the combine is done. Got a couple little stalks right there. We always figured out a way to do that. Got the other worker here. Hopefully gonna empty this out and then we'll take it over, put it in the grain truck and it'd be good to go. And I don't think that's gonna work. All right, they got it sorted. They're gonna run over there and put it into the grain cart for me. I'm gonna take this harvester here, keep baling, get down there to the other end, and then probably run the truck up to the silo. But there's something else I gotta show you guys. I got it. I think that's all gonna fit in there. I don't think we're gonna have a problem at all getting that to fit. I think it's gonna be like perfect. But it's not the best yield off this field. I can tell you that right now. The weeds really hurt. I don't think there was a lot of fertilizer. Y'all, almost 39,000 liters of soybeans here. This is gonna be a pretty good payout. The good thing is, you know, by only putting maybe 40,000 in here, I think I've got about 52,000 liters already in here. So I'm not quite to 100 yet. 100K here in this silo. I know it doesn't seem like it's gonna hold a lot, but it definitely does. It definitely does. So we should have enough room for quite a bit of corn in here. And then, I mean, whatever extra we have, maybe I'll just gonna take it and sell it directly over to popcorn factory, maybe. So I'm not real sure why the worker decided that he needed to make a little patch over there, but I'm here now to unload. I got the other workers. They are getting us some lunch because it's about that time, and I don't know how much longer it's gonna take me to get everything baled over there and then start picking stuff up. I mean, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the bales that are on the trailer right now. I really have no idea, and I knew that I needed to go ahead and get this field going because, guys, we got some rain moving in that I got to get this stuff done before the rain hits. I absolutely have to. I can't let these bales get wet. I got to get this corn out. Yeah, I know it's going to dry down. It's not going to get wet. It's going to stay dry, right, for the most part, but I need to get it done because I do not want this to go any longer than it needs to be. These workers are not cheap, and I only need them here today because I don't have a whole lot of extra money right now to be able to pay them. We got to get some more upgrades going. So he's going to do his thing. I'm going to go do my thing. And now I'm headed into town to find our two workers that went to go get lunch. Guys, I still haven't eaten. It's 12 o'clock now, and I got a full load here. I went ahead and picked up some of the bales. We got the one worker out there on the harvester. He's got the grain cart. He's got the truck. Hopefully he can just drive over there and dump off whenever he needs to. And hopefully I'll be back. Hopefully the workers will be back. I don't know. We gotta make movement. It's 12 o'clock. I don't know when this rain's rolling in, but I'm getting nervous. Well, y'all, all of the workers made it back. I don't know what town they went to, but they didn't go to Alma to get food. That's where I'm headed, though. I've got a mixed load here of bales, 14 of them, 8 hay, and 6 straw. So this is, and it's not normal straw. This is the soybean straw. So I don't know what kind of price we're going to get out of this. I've been making a little bit over 19,000 on the other trips of the hay. I mean, yes, there's a ton of hay here in these bales. It's not like your little $5 ones you find at the grocery store or the fruit stand. I mean, these things are some massive bales here. So we're making really good money so far. Like I said, I've already taken 2 full loads, so that's about what, $38,000 that I've made. I've got this load here, and I've probably got at least 1, maybe 2 more of straw. Could we make $100,000 just on bales today? Making pretty good headway. We've only got just a couple more areas here. I'm on the last load of bales. I've got 14 on here. Was able to get it. The entire field is now empty. I do have a few stragglers that are over by where I keep all the buildings, everything over there. So I might go ahead and load up the drop deck, the gooseneck with those 4 bales and just go and get them off the farm, right? We've got the white that we could hook that with, and then I could run over with the truck. That way just everything is completely off the property, and then we can go ahead and start fresh. You can see that we're at almost 113,000 right now. I'm hoping to get about another 18,000 for this, which is going to put me right about 130. So not quite 100,000 off of the bales, but looking like about 90. I've taken over in the grain cart now because I've got the other worker over there doing some mulching onto that field. I want to go ahead and get it plowed up. I'm thinking about putting some grass in there, so maybe next spring I can use that as a little bit of fertilizer. I'm going to be expanding that whole area out. So I'm thinking about go ahead and, like I said, just get some fertilizer or get some grass, use it as fertilizer, and then it's just a little bit less than I have to spend, and it doesn't get eroded this fall. So we're just about done here, putting the last little bit of corn. I've got just a small little section down there that the worker is harvesting right now, and then we are going to be completely done. I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to fit everything they've got there in their hopper, and then we'll get it over here. And I've got all the bales. I decided not to take those other ones. I don't know. I might do something with those a little bit later, decoration or something. But yeah, we are wrapping up today here really, really soon, and the rain is held off. In total, almost 140,000 liters of corn. I didn't get anywhere near that 400,000 liter capacity there. Let's see, what can I do next? Oh yeah, I'll put some lime on the field too.